This preview is a sample from the full tutorial, which lasts for about an hour. So it's a sample of the questions that we're going to look at in the tutorial, and it's also a sample from the content. So the screen will intermittently go dark as we jump from one sample to the next. This tutorial is for preparation for the FRCEM Intermediate Examination and looks at three particular sections within the college curriculum. Let's look at questions in the usual way, and we're going to start off with 5 questions. Question 1. A 10-month-old boy presents to the paediatric... Okay, we're now going to move on and look at the content of this particular tutorial. Paediatric Acute Presentations 1 relates to the causes of abdominal pain in children, and the curriculum has the following text. We should know and recognize the... Well, in this webinar we're going to be looking at pyloric stenosis, intussusception, appendicitis, hernia complications, but we will look at urinary tract infections and gastroenteritis in a later webinar on fever in children. We'll be looking at sickle cell crisis in this webinar, and constipation and Henoch-Schönlein purpura and testicular torsion. We'll look at gynecological causes along with adult causes of gynecological pain, and similarly we will look at pancreatitis, hepatitis and volvulus along with their adult equivalents. This target sign that we can see here with the intussusception within the outer sleeve of intestine of bowel. So that's classical appearance on ultrasound. An ultrasound is a very sensitive diagnostic method. You can see we've got the end of the terminal ileum coming into the cecum here, and the ascending colon with its taenia coli running up the side. Okay, and the appendix here at the arising from the end of the cecum goes in various directions. Mostly it curves upward. High sensitivity and specificity. So let's just look for a moment at CT scans of appendicitis. And the features here are that the lumen is dilated, as is the whole appendix, and it's inflamed. So this is a contrast enhanced image, and there's contrast enhancement around the appendix and also in the fat around the appendix. Just to say that in the text here, we've put some text in italics and some text isn't. What is meant here is the text in italics is just our explanatory notes. It's not what you would write in the actual exam. It's only the text that's in the normal font that you would actually write down. Activated charcoal will bind up to 10% of its mass. Then 25 grams will bind up to 2.5 grams of a toxin, and therefore that's going to be plenty for the likely quantity of the 2 drugs that may have been taken. That ends this preview. If you would like to see the whole tutorial, details of how to access this and to add it to your account are available on the website.